So work hard, don't need rest. No breaks when you're chasing success. You snooze, you lose, no redos. Only get one shot, there's no sequel. Have fun, love what you do. Live right, be your own individual. Stay sharp, play smart, this is your life. I don't know much, but I know you don't live twice. Don't waste it, yeah, don't waste it, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to Unsung Heroes. I'm Chrissy Morales, and I'm here with the motivational speaker, Jaron. Hi Jaron, how are ya?
Hi, it's nice. Thank you for having me.
So tell me, what is it that you do? Because I know that you motivational speak, you're a student, you're doing a lot of things right now. Tell us all about it.
Well, right now I'm a business major at CCP, and that's Community College of Philadelphia, right? And I'm striving for my accounting degree, and well, it's business administration degree once after I transfer over, and now I'm trying to get my associate's degree in business as well too. And I'm just a young motivational spiritual person that's just looking to inspire people. That's all I do right now, and I'm looking to bring change to other people and to uplift other people's lives and go in the community. Whoever's feeling depressed, I just want them to just look up at the work that I'm trying to put out and see how everything can go well for their life and change their lives.
Well, that's awesome. So much positive vibes. Like you just have a vibrant personality and definitely are on the right track. So tell me, what made you want to do this?
It started with my mom and my parents, and I just got tired of seeing myself as this hopeless victim that at first I used to try to blame other people that I felt like that I couldn't do nothing about my struggles or the mistakes that I made in life. But in order for me to make that change, you got to get tired of being somebody else's doormat, being somebody else, like punching bag.
Right.
You know, you're bigger than what you are, or people that's claiming you to be. You're not nobody, you're not no less than anyone's limitations. And I just want to, and it just came from my mom. She just kept supporting me, God, church. It started in my first sermon in 2017. I think it was around that time, but it started.
At that age, how old were you?
I was about 16 or 17
wow.
probably. Yeah.
So you're still fairly young and you're super motivated.
Still learning.
And you say that your mom has been encouraging you.
My
and
dad
your church,
too.
your dad and your
sister.
church. Tell us your influence, how the church is influencing you.
And the church, they just want the youth to be able to put more people into doing work so that they see the value that God has put in their lives, and that they see that they just build the future of the church within the youth. So they just put everything, the youth ministry, they try to help me lead that out. And they just want us to be able to get involved as much as we can to show the true value, the true meaning of giving back and being generous to other people. And that's how they put me up with my first sermon to speak in front of a public audience.
That's exciting.
So, yeah, it was
how
really
was that?
awesome.
Like, how was that whole experience? Because I'm sure there was a ton of people there.
It was nerve-wracking.
I'm sure.
It was nervous at first.
How were you able to overcome that?
Well, I prayed. I always pray before everything, pray at night, pray during the day. And I prayed with a couple of church members before I did my first sermon. And really to know that during the times, it was like what Will Smith said, on the other side of fear, there's beauty. And on Steve Harvey said, you got to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. So I know I'm feeling nervous for now, but this ain't going to be lasting too much longer if I just push through and take lead on this fear, if I just dwell into it, because it don't feel good. Right. So I'm going to just crumble it down and surmount over. I'm going to step over all that because I got to get strong. Yeah.
Yes.
I got to get stronger than this because it's only going to limit me. And people can't see the true potential of yourself if you let this doubt and negativity, and if your mind just feed and dwell in it too much, you can't produce anything well.
That's awesome. So, now, and growing up, how did your parents react to you saying like you wanted to be a motivational speaker, and you know how did you react to it? You know,
I reacted positively because I always gave kindness and always been seen as a nice person in class, and my parents was really encouraging me to do that. They just said, like, if you want to just do something, if you want to do more than outside of the church, because I think our thing is we shouldn't keep some of the stuff that we preach on in church. We should also put it out to the public, and anybody else walking by, give them a encouragement or some speech of enlightenment to them and to their spirit.
Absolutely.
And that to let them understand that it's more to life than where you're at now. And I think that when you just put it outside of the church and they just encourage me to just expand on this, other people will just get excited and do it more themselves.
So would you say that your youth program is basically on that, going towards that route? Like they're keeping they're encouraging people, but they're also allowing you to branch out and really go out there and do some empowerment and branching out.
Absolutely. People call me a youth preacher, the young preacher now, and a young pastor now.
That's awesome.
And this is what we got to do. And I'm trying to show them it's not only that we put this in our churches, but we put this everywhere. We put this in the schools. We put this in the homeless shelters. We put this on anybody that's sitting down on the ground that you see that may be struggling or may have a homeless sign. And we just do this everywhere. We keep inspiring and just keep uplifting. That's just the goal of 2019 and beyond.
Woo, I hear that, yes.
Definitely. That's a big goal, definitely.
So tell me more about what made you want to be a motivational speaker and an accountant, because I know that you're studying to be an accountant, that, you have two different worlds.
Yeah.
What made you want to do both?
I wanted to be an accountant because it's a big part of finances, and then I want to help people who may be struggling with financial literacy and be able to know how to manage their money. So I want to deal with people's taxes and then end up creating my own accounting firm as well too. So that got me an interest in it, and I just seen that I feel like this could fit into me, because people say the weakness, the difficulties of accounting, and I feel like I can just match that, like being patient and being able to work hard at it, and just also being able to stay consistent and to just to hold on, because it can be tedious work sometimes, but you just got to hold on and make sure you study and prep yourself up for different methods and different formulas.
Well, that's awesome, and you're doing a fantastic job just that, because being an accountant, you have to be able to speak to people. So we are so happy to have you here talking about it. Well, thank you so much, and we're so happy to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back after this short break, and we'll find out what makes Jaron an unsung hero.
Hello, everyone. I hope everybody's day is going great. I'm a youth preacher, a youth motivator, also 19, ready to inspire people and to show people that they are worth what people are saying that they are. So my Instagram to check me out is Jaron McNeil. Also check out Unsung Heroes. That gave me an amazing opportunity today. And check out Woodbury Public Library for the I Am Thinking Big program at 7 to 8 o'clock on Monday, February the 25th. I hope you all are having a beautiful, blessed life, and take care and have awesome goals and achieve those goals, because you are great through God.
Welcome back to Unsung Heroes. I'm Chrissy Morales, and I'm here with the multi-talented Jaron.
Thank you for having me again.
You're welcome. We're having a good time talking about your career and what you aspire to be. Tell me, what do you think makes an unsung hero?
I think what makes an unsung hero is someone who has been known for, they haven't gotten enough full recognition of the things that they've been doing or giving to people. They've done so many selfless acts, but it doesn't get portrayed or put onto the news media enough, just like how maybe a lot of negativity that's going on, that's more on the media, but they don't share the other side of what certain communities are doing.
The positivity.
So, yeah,
and absolutely, I agree with you, and there is a lot out there that focuses on negative stuff, but this is why we have shows like Unsung Heroes and shows like that are all part of the Internet Advanced Media to focus on just positive things, and I think that's an excellent thing, and I believe that you're an unsung hero just by speaking to people and motivating them. That's awesome. Can we give them a round of applause, guys?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but it really just comes from the heart, like when you. And how you're motivating and encouraging people, and how you put people on this beautiful platform even as well too.
Thank you,
yes,
thank you.
it just gives people hope. It gives them faith. It gives them something to look forward to, that there's still nice, generous, kind people out there. And that's what we want to show to the world.
Absolutely.
And make a difference.
And, you know, I
look forward.
just having that conversation with you about, you know, showing people positivity and giving them encouragement. I just think it's a beautiful thing, because everybody who comes on this show, I see growth within their lives. And that's just so motivating to me, because I'm like, this is just so empowering that people come on the show, and whether they be motivational speakers, authors, entrepreneurs, you know, they run nonprofits, they are still on this growth and their growth. And I see so many testimonies out there of people who've been on the show just doing amazing things, and it brings just so much light to my heart. So I do thank you for reminding me of that.
Because we can't forget. A lot of people, and I try to rephrase people on that too, you can't forget your past, but you master your past. You learn from your past. You let your past guide you to better people and better situations and newer opportunities, because that is over now.
Absolutely.
That's not part of you. That doesn't define you no more. What you're doing now, even if it was good things that you did before, it's always the now that matters the most, because you still got to keep going in life. The cycle continues. And anybody that's depressed or maybe had the thoughts of committing suicide, you want to give them that positivity. You want to show them that, again, you're not less than what people say that they may put you out to be, like, or view you. A lot of people opinions don't matter, but it's the people that support and care about you, and then to build that support on your own, that's what matters most. That's what's genuinely going to make you happy, satisfied, and fulfilled in life.
And would you say that when you're speaking to people, they can be able to approach you, and you can easily say, like, you know, I'm here for you?
Yeah.
Do you feel confident in that?
Yeah, I see it a lot. I see it on videos. I see it on people's comments. When I give people motivation, I tell them I'm here for you. I had to give a kid yesterday motivation. Like, he told me, like, you still ain't tell me how to wake up, because he commented on one of my videos. He said, you still ain't really tell me how to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning when it's freezing cold outside and to get what I need to do. I tell him, look, man, you have to just remind yourself who you doing this for. There's people supporting you, and there's people that in the future, in advance, that God already has going to be planned out for you, that are going to help you in your life. So also keep in mind that don't focus. You focusing on what you don't have. You focusing on what you're lacking, but pursue what you got now and what you can build for towards the future.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, talking about future, what's in your future? What do you think about doing? I know, of course, school, but what else?
Also creating I think about doing a motivational book, how it can fictionalize, like create fictional characters, and like how this kid has been an outcast, and similar to my story, how I've been shy to confident, and how he's an alpha male now. And that's what I want to build. I also want to do something at my college, at CCP, like a radio podcast, and also try to create my own podcast one day as well too, and just still put out motivational videos on social media and do that every single day.
Right. So what do you think is your, like, I guess motto, or, you know, your little, how do you say that? The
thing that I like, I know what you're saying. I know what you're getting to. Like, what do I stand by every day, or like, let me keep me going every day.
Yep, like, what's your
something
slogan?
That I live by.
There you go. That's the right word, slogan.
Yeah, words that I live by. That's good. I think that faith with works. You can be faithful. You can tell yourself that you phenomenal, positive. I agree with affirmations, but you also have to put in the work. You have to get on the phone calls. You have to hustle every day. You have to make sure, you have to plan and write out what you need to do every day. Get a little bit of rest, but make sure that you are just focused on your goal, and just put everything out there that you can to achieve where you need to go in your life. Because if you're not doing that, if you're just saying, oh, I'm just I'm happy, and then I'm grateful, and then but I'm a hard worker, but you ain't doing nothing, you live in a delusion.
So basically, it's put in the work.
Yeah, it's put in the work. Positivity what works. It's in the Bible even. I learned from the Bible. I think it's Proverbs. It's in the book of Proverbs, and it said a man without positive works, it just don't work. And you have to know that, you have to understand that the stuff you put out, it also has to come with love. And it has to come from a spiritual background, I feel like. That you know that you're serving in God's will and God's honor.
Absolutely, because you can't just be robotic and say that you're positive, but not really feel it inside.
Yeah, and you got to do it. I'm glad you brought up that good point. You got to really feel it, and not only just feel it, but do it without expectation. Not just do it just to benefit or try to take from someone else. And a lot of people, that's a narcissistic way of doing things. You got to actually do it because it's the right thing to do. It's duty, your responsibility. That's success. Just giving to people just because it's right.
That's right. Yes. Well, I feel super motivated right now, but we'll be right back after this short break. Hi, everyone. This is Chrissy Morales, the producer and host of Unsung Heroes, this show that aims to inspire, educate, and empower our community. We have the power to light up your world. Come and join the movement. Welcome back. I'm Chrissy Morales, and I'm here with Jaron, who is empowering us, motivating us. You are just doing it all, and we thank you.
Yes, I think all the credit goes to God, honestly. So everything that you do, everything that people that you love, and the things that you love, that you put in work to do for, just know that this is just coming from God. And it's interesting too, and I thank you again for saying that, but it's interesting too that how God can just put you in certain positions in life and how your life is flown, how you can become from depressed to being amazing and not even be concerned. That thought in the back of your mind, how you almost felt like how you thought about other people's opinions, but now you understand your self-worth and you know that those opinions don't matter.
Right.
All it is that you just love yourself, and it's comforting, it's love.
Right. Yeah, it's self-love.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have been reflecting on that. What would you tell people out there who are really lacking self-love?
I think if you're really lacking self-love, I think you have to, because for me, I know that I lack self-confidence, and that could have been from a part of self-love, but I had to go, wait a second. I'm going this, you don't excuse anything that you're going through, like that pain and that loneliness. If you're feeling lonely, that's okay. I feel like you should prep yourself for the pain and certain things that you're going through in life, because it'll help you not only become a bigger person, but also help you not go through that again. Because like, for example, if you hit your knee against a coffee table and probably got a certain injury, and then you want to try to walk carefully away from that table now, and you don't want to go through that pain no more.
Right.
So what you do in order to overcome the struggle of loving yourself, you spend more time with yourself. You spend more time being able to handle and endure that suffering that you're going through. We see pain as a thing that's going to break us down, but pain ain't going to break you down unless if you allow it to break you down.
Right on.
So I think that's the best way to handle self-love, and know that God still loves you, because if God didn't love you, he still wouldn't be trying to help you being able to figure this out in life. You still living for a reason. You still living because you got a purpose, and you need to understand the purpose and know that your life is only going to get better if I just try. If I figure out this puzzle, if I figure out this maze, where I'm going to and my direction is in life, I'll be all right. I'll be phenomenal.
That's awesome. And you know what? Self-reflection is a huge key in that. Yes. And I think that that's something that we all need to focus on, is self-reflection, self-love. Yeah. You know, just really focus on that stuff. Yeah. Now, what would you say to people out there who are as young as you are, you're only 19, that want to be motivational speakers but are kind of timid, you know, they're afraid of public speaking?
I say you should just practice public speaking, and also you gotta get over, well, not even, because you're gonna always, like I mentioned before, you're always gonna get nervous. That happens. I even get nervous a little bit during crowds a bit, but the way I do it, I practice. I even talk. You gotta talk with other people to help get their feedback on what your weaknesses are. And we can be so afraid of people being exposed, and that's why a lot of people don't go out there and share their story, because if they get exposed and get that exposure out there, people can try to point out their weaknesses, or you're bad at this, or you need to work on that. But you can't focus on what people are saying about you that could make you put yourself down. That's
Right.
good that people are talking about your weaknesses and say, okay, you know what? I'm going to prove you wrong and I'm going to show you how I can overcome this, how I can become stronger, and just fix on whatever it is that I need to get better on.
Right.
And that's how you just practice that every day and just live by it every day like it's a ritual.
Now, if people want to reach out to you and they want to watch your videos, or they just want to, say, hey, Jaron, can you help me out with this? Where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Jaron _ McNeil. And then they can also find me on Snapchat, Jaron McNeil, Twitter, Jaron McNeil as well, too. That's Jaron. And then McNeil is McNeil. And let me think. No, this ain't no more.
That's good. That's it. You're like, that's it. I got it all covered.
Yeah, that's all.
Now, can you give our viewers out there a bit of a motivational quick speech out there who are watching on becoming their self-loved individual that they are?
I absolutely. So through times, if you're feeling like that you're lonely, if you're feeling like that you're depressed, if you're feeling like there's no one out there to support you or that will ever support you, understand that God is with you in your life. Understand that there is no shame in feeling that other people may not see it in you right now. Understand that it is no shame in not having that many likes for a video or getting that many comments or getting that much popularity on your stuff. Know that you're doing the right thing because it's the right thing. Live by gratitude, because if you're thankful that you're living for another day, and know that it's people, but know that you have yourself still, that your spirit, know that God is still going to put things in your life, because anything that you conspire, like in The Alchemist, anything you conspire in this world, the universe will have and put you in the right places at the right time to make that happen. Trust it. Trust yourself. Trust the universe. And just love yourself. Don't ever lose focus on that, even when people are trying to doubt you and limit you. Know that you are great because God is great, and God is in everybody. Everybody has that limitless potential, and I know that we can make a difference. So thank you for having me again.
Thank you for sharing. Those are really powerful words.
Thank you.
For a guy your age, you're really doing great, and I want to give you a gift. On behalf of Internet Advanced Media and Unsung Heroes, I would like to honor you with an Unsung Hero certificate.
Thank you so much. I love this.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's well designed.
Thank you for being on Unsung Heroes.
Thank you
Until next time, I'm Chrissy Morales.
Woo!
Let's take some selfies.
Let's go.